everyone, it's Morgan from For the Love of Paper, and I am here with my first layout using the Scrapping Fun Kit's July kit, which is a wintry Christmas and July themed kit. And the photo I am going to use is of me drinking some hot chocolate in the car, and this one was a photo from last winter. And my husband took it while I was driving, and he put it on Instagram, I think, and he called it Hot Chocolate Travels. That was the tag that he put on it. And as soon as I saw this card that says today is hot chocolate kind of day, I knew this photo would be, or these photos would be absolutely perfect to go with that. So I pulled out all the bits that I wanted to use for it, and the words, the hot cocoa words and the mug I cut out off camera because you didn't need to see me fussy cutting all of those out. And then I started building up my layers. So I'm using a 6x6 piece of pattern paper from, I'm not sure where that's from, just a piece that I had in my stash, and I'm using that as my main background piece to mount my photos on and all my embellishments and things like that. So I'm just trimming down the photos a little bit so that I can have a bit of a border of around each photo on the page, or around the outside of both of them, I should say, because, you know, I like to do that. And yeah, I can't remember where we were going on this trip. I think we were heading up to my mum's place one Saturday. She lives about an hour and 20 away from where we are. So we were going on a little bit of a road trip up to see her. And we stopped at McDonald's to buy hot chocolate. Or I wanted hot chocolate. Frank wanted a coffee. I don't drink coffee. And they had these keep cups there, and he'd been needing a new keep cup for a while because his it cracked all the way down the side, and they had these ones there. I don't know if they were on special or they just caught his eye because they were funky colors, so he got me one as well, and I got pink and he got like a turquoisey green, and we've since changed that. I have his blue lid and he has my pink lid. He wanted to change. He wanted the pink lid. So I don't know. He's a metro man. He likes wearing pink or having pink. So that was a little bit funny. And I do have to journal about that on there. I don't end up doing that at the end. I just write. I can't even remember if I do journal on this one, but I've got to add that in. So then I stuck down the title, which I thought I was just going to call it Hot Cocoa. That was initially what I wanted, and then at the end I sort of changed it all around. I'm getting all flustered there, you can see with my hands. So first of all, making a little embellishment cluster down in the right hand corner. And what did this little thing say? Can't remember what that says. It's a great day. I can't remember what that says. Hug in a cup. That's what it says. Hug in a cup. And it is. A hot chocolate to me is a hug in a cup. And the bottom one says, I can't remember what the little blue one says. So then I wanted this tag to sort of be separate, but then it just wasn't working. I couldn't get it to fit. It was going to be too awkward. So then I decided today is a hot cocoa kind of day. And that's how I worked out my title. So I trimmed this down, and that means I have the heart hot chocolate to use on another page, and I'm sure I will because we are going to the snow. Well, we're hoping to go to the snow. We're going to New Zealand, and I'm hoping that we get to see some snow while we're there. We should be able to if we drive around for a while, hopefully. And yeah, now sort of making all my little layers. I do end up putting it up the top. I try it in quite a few different places, but it does end up there. and then I don't end up using that little banner. But I do end up using this little flower. It fits perfectly in there. And I actually wanted to, what my goal was to cover up the dots on that one side. So it didn't look like a decoration. It looked like the dots on the other side were leading to the rest of the sentence. So that's why I was trying to trying to cover up those dots. And then I use this piece of paper, 6x6 paper pad, is from the Reject Shop. It is one of their older ones, so I'm not sure they still have that particular collection. And this is kind of like mosaic tiles, but it kind of looks like chocolate. So I thought that fitted perfectly. And again, me being the Scrooge that I am, trimming out the bottom corner that I wasn't using. I will get that embellishment cluster stuck down soon. I'm sure of it. It's not now, but I will. So there you go. That's what I was trying to cover up the dots. So then it looked like the sentence was meant to follow on to the next little bit. Am I done embellishing? Oh, I just wanted to pop a bit of that. Do I end up putting that pink there? I can't remember if I do or not. But the pink paper was from the kit. Oh, look, rounding some corners. You very rarely see me do that. I am generally not a fan of rounded corners, but I quite liked it on this one. I don't know why. I'd been rounding corners on something else I'd made. I'd rounded a few corners on, and so I think I must have just had it in my head to do that. But I quite like it. It kind of softens it down a little. It doesn't look quite so, I don't know, square and angular and I don't know what the word is, crisp maybe. It kind of softens it up. And then I add a little bit of lace, which also softens it up and makes it a bit more feminine, I suppose, because there's not really any pink on it on the layout other than the photo and then that little strip that I do down the side. So it definitely needed softening up for a girly layout. And one of me too, like that doesn't happen all that often. 2 photos of me on one page, that is almost unheard of. And they're not even the most flattering photos. I mean, that second one, I've got a mouthful of hot chocolate and my face looks all fat and puffy because the chocolate's in my mouth. I don't know why my husband takes these photos of me. And then I don't know why I print them. But, you know, that's life and that's what I'm documenting. And yeah, so now I'm trying to find a bit of washi tape. I did want to use some washi tape from the kit, but one was Christmas trees and one was snowmen, which I really love, but it just didn't sort of fit with this page where I was going with it. However, this bit of wood grain washi tape was perfect because it goes with the chocolatey colors that I have going on. And then I wanted to swap it around and I end up ripping up half the paper, but never mind. We see past that and we keep on going. And no one will know except for everyone watching this video. No one else will know when they go back and look at the album in many years to come. I was getting quite flustered with this layout, all my hands freaking out everywhere. And I think this one took me probably about 30 minutes all up to make. Maybe probably not even that long, about 25 minutes. So another nice, simple, quick layout. I do like these quick layouts. You would think that I could get more done because I do them so quickly, but that doesn't actually happen either. And I can't remember what else I do to this one once I've stuck it all down. Yes, anyway, so as I was saying before, we are hoping to go and see some snow. And if we don't, they actually have like I don't know what it's called, like Snow World or something like that. And it's a big indoor place where you can like hire toboggans and stuff like that, and it's all like fake man-made snow. I mean, it's real snow, but it's fake snow. I don't really know what to call it. So if we don't see any out in the wild, the real life stuff, we'll go to the indoor place, mainly just so that the boys can experience snow. Well, Sam mainly, because Roman's too little to actually understand anything that's going on. But I will be able to use some snowman embellishments and things like that, which will be really, really cool. And now I'm down to, I'm up to sticking everything on the layout after gluing down all those bits and pieces. I love that flower. Raylene does such an amazing job. I know I say that every video, but she really does do a great job making all the flowers for the kits each month. And yes, so as I was saying about the snow, I'll go back to that. I am hoping to, if we do, we'll be all snuggled up. I'm hoping to stay somewhere where there's a fireplace. I don't know if my dad has a fireplace. He may. So hot chocolate in front of the fireplace is a perfect photo op for me. I am hoping to get a photo of that as well. And he usually has some sort of Christmas in July party, so I'm hoping he is doing that again this year also. He says he is, but you never know. Anything can happen. A few more gemstones on there. So yeah, if we have a little Christmas party, I'll be able to use some more of the other goodies as well, which is pretty exciting. More gemstones. All those little gemstones are kind of glued together in a row. So that's why I was using the scissors to kind of snip through the little bit of glue in between each one. And what am I doing? I've got all my sprays. Oh, that's right. I when I rearranged my room, I tidied up all my sprays and I got rid of a whole lot that were either all the stuff was stuck at the bottom and I just couldn't shake it out, or they were really old, and a couple had lost their color. Like they used to be quite vibrant and now they were like really muted and bleh. And one of them was really watery. It was so gross. So I chucked a whole bunch of those away, and then I found that I had about 3 different browns. Why I had ever bought brown sprays and stuff is beyond me. It's not a color I scrap with very often, but it works perfectly for this layout. I think I bought them 6 years ago because I knew I'd make this layout. That's the only conclusion I can come up with. So yeah, just a few little splatters over the page, and I will call this layout done, I think. Do I do a little bit of journaling? Oh, a few more little splatters. No, yes. I love it how I cover it up because I don't want ink there, and then I always end up inking that spot anyway that I've covered up. Is that done? Am I done? I think I'm done. So I will call it there and catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.